أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. Dear brothers and sisters, you are just to start the reciting of Holy Book, the greatest supreme book of Almighty Allah, the Holy Quran. It is direct conversation with Him, the greatest enemy of Prophet Adam alayhi salam and his generation comes in the way to disturb you and divert your concentration while reading Holy Quran. So you request Allah for shelter, for protection against your enemy, that is devil shaitan. It is open enemy of human beings. When you request Allah for shelter, Allah will give you full protection against all activities and attacks of your enemy, the devil, the shaitan. You will be under the umbrella of Allah's mercies and blessings and shelter. You will enjoy recitation, promote your spiritual power, and on a lot of rewards from Almighty Allah. So it becomes easy for you to understand, recite, and act upon the verses of Holy Quran. Love of Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, and the love of Allah, it is completely created in our bodies, in our minds, in our heart, through recitation and understanding, and then applying the whole guidance of Quran in our life activities. All of our activities of our life, so if under the guidance of Holy Book, then the life in this world and the life hereafter becomes a nice life for us. If you read Surah Nahl in ayat number 98, Allah said, فَإِذَا قَرَأْتَ الْقُرْآنَ فَاسْتَعِذْ بِاللَّهِ مِنَ الشَّيْطَانِ الرَّجِيمِ. So when you start reciting Holy Quran, request Allah for protection against the accursed devil. So this is the order of Allah. It means so we must read A'udhu Billahi Minash Shaitanir Rajim before reading Holy Quran. So this is called Ta'awuz. Ta'awuz mean reading A'udhu Billahi Minash Shaitanir Rajim. I request Allah, I beg Allah for protection, for shelter against the accursed devil, against the shaitan regime. Abbas radiallahu ta'ala anhu said, nothing is heavy and hard on the devil than A'udhu Billahi Minash Shaitanir Rajim. When the devil requested Allah that I will lead the people to go away from the right path, and then I will attack them from right, left, forward, backward. Then Allah said, when my slave will recite A'udhu Billahi Minash Shaitanir Rajim, so then he will be guided from the right side. He will enjoy Allah's mercies from left side. He will be protected from backside and he will be helped from the front side. So in this way all attacks of shaitan will go off. So he will be failure, not successful. So there are many benefits of reading A'udhu Billahi Minash Shaitanir Rajim. A person may become constant in Islam. A Muslim is protected from attacks and motivation of the devil. A Muslim feels Allah's love and hatred from the devil and the followers of the devil. A person is moved to the company of pious people, nice people, good people, Allah's fear, who has Allah's khawf or fear. It becomes easy to receive Allah's guidance and assistance. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim shuts the doors of sin and evils. It opens the doors of good deeds liked by Allah. Reading A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim is just like requesting Allah for permission from the owner of this holy book to open it. Reading A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim is actually purify our tongue, which is going to read a purified holy book. So the tongue must be purified. So tongue is purified after reading A'udhu Billahi Minash Shaitanir Rajim. Then reading of Quran that is holy and purified. It becomes nice and then all the dirty spots in our heart they finish, becomes clean after starting A'udhu Billahi Minash Shaitanir Rajim. So A'udhu Billahi Minash Shaitanir Rajim is respect and regard before reciting Holy Quran. First of all, when Jibreel alayhi salam came to Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam in the cave of Mount Hira near Makkah, in the first recitation, so he read first of all أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Then he read Surah Alaq, 5 verses. So when Azazil, it was the name of Shaitan, Iblis. It was his name was Azazil. But when he disobeyed Adam to make sajda before Adam, then his name became Iblis, and he has lost the mercies of Allah. So he became under the curse of Allah. He was thrown away from the mercies of Allah. Imam Ghazali says that the devil's family, males and females, they never die because devil requested to Allah that just make me and my generation alive up to the day of judgment. So himself and his whole generation will become alive up to the day of judgment. But other demons and jinn, they die like the human beings. So anyone who is proud, willful, and stops from the remembrance of Allah, so he is the friend of shaitan. So someone asks Allah for shelter, so Allah makes 300 sheltering veil from the devil to that person. So it means when a person is just to read Auzu Billahi Minash Shaitanir Rajim, so 300, like, sheltering walls, you can say the big walls are there Allah makes, so the shaitan is not to come to attack that person. So length of those sheltering walls is equal to the distance from the earth to sky. So so devil and his family is, or any person who is following the devil, is not to have any ability, capability to interfere the person who is starting to read Holy Quran. If a person is just to read before A'udhu Billahi Minash Shaitanir Rajim, so his big protection he gets. So devil temptation is the identification that a Muslim has iman, because a thief comes in the house if in the house there is something. If there is nothing, thief never comes to that house. So if a person has iman, so the devil and shaitan attacks are more to that person. So this way, when a person is just to start reading Holy Quran is a big blessings of Allah, and you can say it is the biggest and the topmost wealth of guidance. So this guidance changes the lifestyle of a person directly on Sirat Mustaqim, the way that liked by Allah and His Prophet ﷺ, and leads this way to Jannah. So inshallah we will try to read A'udhu Billahi Minash Shaitanir Rajim before reading Holy Quran, before reciting Holy Quran. Reading A'udhu Billahi Minash Shaitanir Rajim, you can say it is like a dua, is like a respect, is like a opening. So we don't forget. If for example, if we are reading Holy Quran and we left, and then after that if we are starting again, so we have to start with A'udhu Billahi Minash Shaitanir Rajim reading first. So inshallah we will get to the reward also, and we will get the protection. The shaitan will not come in our mind, and our mind will have full concentration towards Allah, and we will get the full reward and also full guidance and understand the meanings, and then the guidance that is hidden in the meanings, we will apply that one in our life, and we will be favorite person in the eyes of Allah, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.